Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Ribery. And it's Camavinga. Spread it left. Zaccagni. An instinctive delivery. Hernandez with the clearance. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tonali. Oh, good-looking ball. Zaire Emery. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Inzaghi. Koundé. Oh, it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice looking ball. Quarter of an hour played. Politano. Hernandez. France are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Plays the return pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's gone searching crossfield. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ribery with a real chance here. Ribery! Decent hit from there. Fratesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Zaire Emery. And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's Inzaghi. Barella. He's picked his way through. Zaire Emery. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. And it's Fratesi. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele is on his... Goes for a shot! He's... Goal! And this is getting better and better. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has two. France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Barella. Mignon claims comfortably. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. He is through, and he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Ribery. And Ribery! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that for him is goal number 10. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France find a position of real strength now. Makaleli. France have scored two quick goals here. Played back in. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, that's a waste.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Makaleli. Zaire Emery. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Politano. Ah, that's a fine interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
France absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
France are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the game has already resumed here. Baresi cuts out the pass. He's looking wide. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Koundé. France are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Played out towards the right wing. Politano. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe is onto this. Can he get on the end of this? Calafiori. Tonali.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got away. Zaccagni gets across him. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. And it's Barella. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Now that's well seen too. Baresi. Bastoni, nicely spread. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Back into the middle. Upamecano. He has a look up. And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Koundé gets good distance on it. And they can counter here. Here's Makaleli. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, it's Dembele. Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ribéry gets into some space. Shot could be on. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. And he's managed to get free. Zaccagni. It'll be a throw-in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Distributed tidily. And here's Chiesa. That's very neat. Cross to the back post. Koundé tries to clear. Spread out to the left. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. It's bounced back off the post. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Oh, that's nice. Nothing wrong wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. France clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
This is Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. Fagioli. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but
Neymar, can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's having a shot! And he's done it! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's De Bruyne. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Makaleli. De Bruyne. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Camavinga. And he's away. But it's Van Basten! Dispatched clinically. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Koundé. Schlotterbeck. Koundé. And it's Makaleli. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Zanetti.
Oh, really well played.
That's Cannavaro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that has been clubbed away. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Palmer plays it short. And that has left him in a heap. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne. Now it's Puskas. Hazard knocks it out wide. Zanetti. De Bruyne. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Approaching the half-hour mark. Looking for options for movement. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Big chance! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Puskas, Camavinga, and it's Balde. Mbappe, and Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. Hazard. And it's Hazard. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Puskas. Hazard. And it's Rijkaard. Barcelona finding their passes. Rijkaard. is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Oh, that is a good ball.
And he shoots! It's bounced. Really well taken goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. It's run loose here. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it's...
Chance for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Bruyne. Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Camavinga. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Puskas. And it's Hazard. Koundé. Now De Bruyne. And it's Zanetti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance! There's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exact...
Van Basten! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And here's Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, what about it? Barcelona are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Balde. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé. Puskás under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Puskás. Can he get it through? Palmer is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's not got that quite right. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. Van Basten knocks it into space. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Neymar. Howson. Just 5 minutes left. And it's De Bruyne. Makaleli.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Puskás. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he has been fouled there. Fernandes. Camavinga.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Camavinga. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Palmer. Great ball, and he's in, and a shot! Quality ball. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty...
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Referee has just said play on.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Now it's Puskas. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. And this is Gullit. Hakimi. And it's Azar. For Conte. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. Hazard purring through the gears. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti has it in a wide position. Cleared away. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Fletcher. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Swept. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Park Ji-sung really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Puskas, and here's Mbappe. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Puskas goes for a shot! A massive step, a huge step out of trouble. They are level.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looking for the run. And this is Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And here's Zanetti. Kagawa. Rijkaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. And smartly reclaimed. Hazard. And it's Conte. And this is Puskás. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief. Oh, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, the referee must have thought he truly meant that. He has to behave himself from here.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good-looking ball. Kagawa. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he goes cross-field. Kagawa. Shifted it to the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Darren Fletcher delivers.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chiellini. Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And here's Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we can all be guilty of losing ourselves in games like this, Peter, but really, that's the last thing you want.
Conte. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good ball. Shoots! It's a loose ball. That's another chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Bayer claims comfortably. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Kagawa. And he's heaved it away.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Threads one in. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Backward it goes. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! And in a moment of crisis, they have found strength. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Incoming delivery. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had...
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. And it's Hakimi. Conte.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pullet with a definite foul there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. And this is Pullet. Pullet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barcelona striving to prolong their stay at this level, and they are just about doing it for now.
Yeah, a massive result if they can pull this off for so many reasons. I just hope the nerves won't be the spoiler.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pullet. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is... And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. Schlotterbeck can get it clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Van Nistelrooy looking to play him in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. He's got away. 4 extra minutes added on. Schlotterbeck. About bit of passing here, really easy on the eye. Couldn't squeeze it through. Look at the space here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And it's Hakimi. It's a good run down the right. Lovely feet. That's tidy. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Eze. Oh, good-looking ball. Now there's a fine ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found some space. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. They're far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bruno Fernandes. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! They've scored!